Today on the channel from the Monday Night Wars line, we got the Walmart exclusive, Jerry the King Lawler.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another WWE WCW Monday Night Wars unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the King. We got Jerry the King Lawler. But for all your Jerry the King Lawler Monday Night War needs, better head to Walmart. But for everything else under the sun, make sure you hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. Hitting Walmart shippers right now. Also Mattel Creations with some stock as well. So should be able to track this one down fairly easily over time. I don't think this is going to be a very hard one to get. And there's not a ton of meat on the bone on this one. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we will compare it to the previous version of Jerry the King Lawler. And you're going to see what I mean about saying not a lot of meat on this one here. But Jerry the King Lawler, an all-time favorite of mine. Obviously, I loved his commentary. But man, oh man, as a little kid, I loved watching Jerry the King Lawler wrestle. You know, USWA stuff, even a little bit of AWA, Super Clash, and then just going back and seeing stuff, and obviously his time in the WWF. Something about Jerry Lawler just hit differently, and the same kind of thing with Eric Embry, and even Bill Dundee and Jeff Jarrett, obviously the biggest star of them all out of the Tennessee area, him and Jerry Lawler probably, I think that's fair to say. But something about Jerry Lawler just looking like your uncle, basically. They call him Uncle Jerry, but just looks like a normal dude. But man, when that strap came down, business picked up and you just suspended disbelief and you thought he could beat the world, and he did beat the world. So always a big fan of Jerry the King Lawler. Loved his stuff in ECW. I thought that was absolutely amazing. Some of my favorite things he ever did in his career. So Jerry the King Lawler playing a lot of hits for me for a lot of years. So looking good in the package here. Feel like we've been here before, like a young Iron Maiden deja vu, but we'll get to that. Got the King looking good, only like a king could look, some may say. Elite WWE. Got the Ted DiBiase Build-A-Figure. That'll be an interesting one. Monday Night Wars there. There's old Jerry the King Lawler looking maniacal over there. He's ready to take on the ECW arena is what he's ready to do. Jerry the King Lawler on the back. And then, of course, we got the cross-sell down below. Going to unbox every single one of these on the channel. And then we are going to unbox the Great Muta Chase Edition and rank the entire way from my least favorite to my favorite, so stay tuned for that. But unfortunately, on the back of mine, you can see something's missing. I don't know what's going on here. There's no tail of the tape and no blurb, so your mileage may vary on that. I don't know if somehow, and it does look to be that way, it shows some kind of foreign languages down here. So I wonder if I got like the French edition or the Canadian edition. What do they call that there? But I definitely didn't get the American edition. Not the end of the world. I am an opener here, but would like to read a little bit about my friend Jerry Lawler, see what it says here. But not in the cards, not in the cards. See you later. Goodbye. Jerry, the King, the Lawler right there. And of course, you know he's locked down with twist ties. You got to keep Jerry locked down, don't you, Todd McFarlane? Oh, I know about your guys' history. They had some history once upon a time. You guys had that great draw-off. I'll never forget. You guys tried to see who could do a comic strip faster from your table. And I believe you lost to Jerry Lawler, which was weird. I was shocked by that. But Jerry Lawler, quite the artist, as we do know. And, lost the crown. Lost the King's crown. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business. We got some Ted DiBiase arms right here, and I guess extra hands as well. So we'll get into that when we do put together the old Ted DiBiase. As of right now, this is the first figure I'm opening. I'm not over the moon with this Build-A-Figure, but we'll get into it. It's apparently Trillionaire Ted. Oh boy, Trillionaire right there. Two fists of Jerry Lawler Fury right here, ready to go. We know how the King's going to do it. He's going to put that strap down, and he's going to give you those punches. That's what he's going to do, those kind of underhand punches he would always do. They looked great, though. They looked great. But we do get the crown here, red crown, got the green, blue jewels in there. Looks like a Jerry the King Lawler crown. He'd have this sitting this on the desk next to Jim Ross next to his cowboy hat too. Ready to go with the King's crown there. But now we're diving into Jerry the King Lawler, and this is basically a straight up re-release of the prior edition Elite we got of Jerry the King Lawler. not too long ago, about a year ago, something like that. Not a lot of meat on the bone, not a lot of difference between these. You could have basically almost gave us that last Jerry the King Lawler in the set and then made this the Chase variant in that same set. It would feel very similar. And I guess I might as well just grab it. Been talking about it enough. Same crown, same head, same hands, same body, same everything. It's just the colors have changed. So this one we get the black pants, red pants over here, black boots on both of them. Jacket, same material, same everything, just color differently. Black jacket here, red jacket over here. But this works okay for me because personally in my collection, ECW Jerry Lawler. I'm putting this with the ECW guys, putting this one with the new gen or the Monday Night Wars era is what this would be for this here. So you got to kind of figure it out for your own collection, as we do know. Now it is a Polly Pocket style jacket on here. Not the biggest fan of this jacket in all honesty. They're a little hard to get on and off, of course. I mean, not the worst thing in the world. There's harder things, but the hands come off, of course, as usual. Polly Pocket in the front. And then we dive into it here, strip him down. We got to strip Jerry the King down. There we go. Got that jacket off. So it came off pretty easy there. Very, very rubbery, obviously. That kind of new material we've seen from the Mattel lines the last couple of years. And there we go. We got Jerry the King Lawler ready to go. And I guess one thing you could do, too, is display it without the jacket. Put that in your parts bin. Have it as a wrestling Jerry Lawler, because he was still lacing them up for a long time, in all honesty. And you know, if Jerry could, he would lace them up right now if he was able. But looking good here. You got the big old strap down the side. Like a young Andre the Giant is what it is. But you got the red strap singlet over the top. Like I said, you got the black tights going there. You got the crowns on the side. Crown on the side of the boots. Looking very good there. Red wrist tape. And then you got two black elbow pads ready for Jerry Lawler. To me, Jerry Lawler's got to have a fist because of those iconic punches. So I'll probably put one fist on this one gripping hand, where I went double fist on this one because he's in the ECW arena here. He's got to fight his way out of there just to stay alive, as we know. But it's a good Jerry Lawler. I mean, the face looks like Jerry Lawler. I wouldn't be confused if somebody handed me this. I wouldn't say, I don't know who this is. I know this is Jerry Lawler. So it gets the point across. It gets the job done. I would have liked to just seen something different for Jerry Lawler here, but is what it is, and he belongs in the Monday Night Wars line. There's no doubt about it. He is a voice of the Monday Night Wars, one of many. Just a shame we can't get Jim Ross in this line. That is the shame there. Would have been great to have a JR in the Monday Night Wars line. Obviously, it makes a ton of sense. Not the case, though. Not going to happen, unfortunately. But we did get a Build-A-Figure once upon a time, so I guess you want to track that down. You could, if that is your thing. But Lawler looking good here. A little bit of chest hair on the front. Not even going to bring up that we need real fur chest hair, Todd McFarlane. I'm not even going to say it. Whoops, just did. There you go. Got Jerry Lawler there. Arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Those are hits I love to be played with. You guys know that. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Ab crunch. Traditional waist. Big old Jerry Lawler splits. Uh-oh, maybe. A little bit right there, but I'm a little worried on that right leg. The Vietnam right leg. You know Vietnam, they always go for your right leg. That's what they do. Does go up, but very tight in there. Very, very tight where you could easily break that leg off is what it feels like. Not sure what's up with that. Hopefully they can get that right leg fixed. It'd be interesting to find out, really, and I don't think we'll ever find out, but why is it the right leg that's always tight, not the left one? What is that going on there? What is happening? We got that there. Leg goes up, thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. You know I love that. Boot cut, ankles back forth, side to side. Usual Mattel articulation for the King, Jerry Lawler. And in my guess, probably the last ever real king of wrestling for the most part. There's still King of the Ring. Cody Rhodes, the latest King of the Ring. But he's not going to carry that crown around. He's not going to be the King of the Ring every single day. He's not going to be a Jerry the King Lawler or a Harley Race or Hacksaw Jim Duggan once upon a time, where they were the king forever. I just don't think we'll ever see that again in wrestling. I could be wrong, but I just don't think you're going to see that gimmick ever done really ever again. But Lawler looking very, very good. Between the two, I think I'm taking the ECW version. This is one I'm not totally against, but obviously I would have rather had something probably else in the WCW Monday Night Wars line. The King would have been a great Build-A-Figure too. I think announcers and stuff are always great Build-A-Figures. I guess maybe a little harder to do with this one. Maybe not though. But all in all, if you're missing a Jerry the King Lawler, you need at least some representation. And really, it comes down to pick your poison, which one you prefer between these two. At least for me, personally. But what say you? What do you think about this Jerry the King Lawler? You picking it up? You long gaming? You no gaming? You passing? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. My podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, each and every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found. Video cast on YouTube. Check it out. Join me and my wife for all the week's happenings. Check it out if you have not already. And that's it. That's Jerry the King Lawler. Till next time, see you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?